Page 33. The Secret of the Method, Episode 33, The Path of Change, Repentance, and Obedience. If the matter feels heavy, if the questions are too many, and the heart becomes weary, then increase in seeking forgiveness, and blame your own self, because through forgiveness, you are protected from punishment and trials. But after that, hasten toward knowledge, learn, understand, seek light. While continuing repentance and renewal of heart, we do not begin with fear. We do not threaten or terrify. We begin by appealing to hearts, to awareness and perception. You must change by changing yourself. We do not seek to control you. We guide, we direct, we lead by God's permission. The power belongs not to those who resist understanding, nor does it appear at the beginning. The message is clear. The controller, the one who governs all, does not impose by fear, but invites by love, because if change comes through fear, people will act from anxiety, not devotion, and what is born of fear cannot last, for it does not take root in love. Still, discipline is necessary. Obedience is not contradiction. The controller desires precise action, literal commitment, not empty promises, not false pledges. Whoever delays, excuses, or speaks without acting, is removed from the field of change. For the one who sets the timing is not the worker, but the controller himself. Each soul has its degree, its understanding, its appointed place. Only those of understanding will take heed. And those who disbelieved, make no excuses this day. You are only being repaid for what you used to do. How many ally with hypocrites, refusing to teach them truth, hiding behind excuses. They are powerful, they threaten, they lead departments. But they forget, the truth is always above, and those who suppress it will meet inevitable justice. They are hypnotized by comfort, steady jobs, salaries, prestige. They no longer ask, is this wealth lawful or forbidden? They no longer advise those in authority to end corruption or inequality. So they become part of the system of injustice, enforcing laws they themselves created, enslaved by the very structures they serve. This is not patience. This is not love. This is not compassion. It is stagnation under tyranny. The train of change dragged by hypocrisy and theft. How can you seek salvation while approving what displeases God? And how can you want justice for yourself, but not for your brother? Woe to those who give less than due. This has filled the earth with oppression and deceit. What is the way forward? Change through patience and truth. Speak the truth, live it, and support your brothers and sisters. Not for personal gain, not saying, myself, myself, but for the sake of all. True change is to resist your own desires. True change is the courage to act differently, even when the world stays the same. From this courage comes the hastening of repentance, a door opened through love. To enter that door, you must resolve to reform. Abandon all corruption, cast out every devil, and listen and obey those who guide you toward light. Support them, stand by them, for from their guidance the great change begins. The demolition of the negative programming that kept nations asleep. There are some who have never learned the meaning of unconditional love. They say, we are more deserving. As those before said to a prophet, we are more entitled to rule than you. They understand nothing of true control. That power belongs only to truth, and that loyalty to the controller is not slavery, but trust in divine wisdom. If you do not walk in obedience and loyalty, you step outside your rank and value, as if accusing heaven of injustice. But prophets, saints, and chosen ones were all sent to be obeyed by God's permission. 4. Obedience is the path to liberation, not enslavement. Whoever does not obey, whoever does not listen or respond, remains allied with the ego and the devil, the eternal resistors of change. Change is power. It is like catching a torch mid-air and carrying it forward through the night. But if you refuse, if you let it fall, you betray the mission. And what is betrayal, if not injustice, arrogance, and the abandonment of truth? So reflect. The one who loves truth submits to it fully, in thought, in heart, and in action. For change is not imposed from above. It blossoms from within. When obedience meets love, and love meets truth, then the heart aligns with heaven.